What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will be showing you how to make your scooter stop creaking. So a lot of times you'll hear a noise like this. And it'll kind of sound like your bars are about to snap, but let me just tell you that they're not. It's actually your headset, and it's a problem that you can easily fix. The first thing I'm gonna do is take off my bars. So I'm just gonna loosen my clamp bolts. And then should be loose enough that you can't just take them off. I'll just put these aside. The next thing you're gonna do is loosen your long compression bolt and just take it all the way out. Alright, now I'm just going to set that aside on some paper towel so grease doesn't get everywhere. And then I'm going to take my fork out, and now you have access to your headset. So, like I said in the beginning of the video, the reason why your headset is creaking is because it's dirty or has dirt in it or needs to be re-greased. So what I'm going to do is clean everything and re-grease everything. I'm just going to take this tool because it's what I have in my hand and just pop my headset out like that. There's the top half. Go ahead and set this over on the paper towel, and then the bottom half sometimes takes a little bit more pop, but it's normally pretty easy to get out. I'm just going to take a paper towel and clean out the top cup here where your headset goes. Make sure there's no more dirt in there, and then probably just use the same paper towel, flip it over to the bottom, and do the exact same thing. Just clean everything out of there. Now what I'm going to do for the top headset bearing is I'm going to take this little piece out and then clean all the dirt and grease off that. Now this creaking happens to my scooter a lot because I ride in the rain, I ride outside, but it's nothing I can't fix. And here's the top bearing. Just gonna put that in there and clean it all up till there's no grease, no dirt on it. Yeah, there you go. That's pretty good. And I'm gonna go get the bottom half of the headset right here and stick that in there. Do the exact same thing. Just clean it up. Get all the dirt and grease off of it. And boom, there you go. You have two clean headset bearings. Next, I'm going to take some grease and put it in the top cup. Not a ton, just a little bit. And spread it around with my finger. Make sure it gets on the whole thing. Like that. And then flip it over, do the same thing, just a little bit of grease. There we go. And spread it around with my finger. And there, that part's done. Next, for the top bearing, I'm gonna put a little bit of grease right on the top of it, like that, so that this piece, I'm not sure what it's called, but so it sits right in there and is nice and greased up and spins well. And then I'm just gonna set this in the top where it came from, like that. And then the bottom, I'm gonna put a little bit of grease on the bottom because that's where it rubs against the fork. Like that. Just a little bit. And then spread it around with my finger. Just make sure not to get grease everywhere. I've learned that the hard way. And then I'm just going to put this one in the bottom. And it shouldn't be too hard to pop it in there, but if you really need to, you can use a mallet. Okay, looks pretty good. Now, I'm just going to take my fork and put it back through the head tube. Nice and greased up. Then get my shim, my IHC shim, and slip it on, and then tighten this bolt down. Now, I would recommend to grease pretty much all your bolts, but I already have this one greased a lot because every time I've done this, well, okay, so the reason I have it greased a lot is because I did this yesterday, and sometimes it doesn't really work properly, or like, and most of the times it works, but sometimes you just have to do it again to clean it better. And then just tighten your compression to your desired amount. Okay, that seems pretty good. Then just slip your bars back on like that. And make sure your wheel is aligned with the bars. I just use my foot. Sometimes it takes a little bit though. Alright, that seems good. Then I'm just gonna tighten my clamp and hope it fixed it. And if it doesn't, guess what I'm gonna do? Just gonna do it all over again. Because it does. Sometimes it just takes 1 or 2 times, but normally it works. So it should work for you, but you might have to do it again. And then I think that my brake is a little bit loose, so just gonna tighten this quick. And then we'll check it now. Sounds pretty good. And no creaks. So that is how you stop your scooter from creaking. Thanks for watching this video, and see you in the next one. Arrow, 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 come here.